What if I told you there's a country where almost all electricity comes from renewable energy? Not 20%, not 50%, but close to 100%. And no, it's not the place you're probably thinking of. When we imagine global clean energy leaders, most people think of massive economies with deep pockets. Germany, the United States, or China. But the country we're talking about is small. Its population is just a little larger than the city of Chicago. And yet it has quietly built one of the cleanest and most reliable electricity grids in the world. Go back about 20 years, and the situation was very different. This nation depended heavily on imported fossil fuels. Energy was expensive, blackouts were a constant worry, and the economy was at the mercy of oil prices set on the other side of the world. Instead of sticking with the status quo, leaders decided to take a gamble. Transform the entire energy system. The government opened the door for private companies to compete in building renewable projects, while still guiding the system from above. They launched competitive auctions for long-term contracts. That meant if you built a wind farm, a solar plant, or a biomass facility, you had guaranteed buyers for your power. Investors loved the stability. Billions of dollars flowed in. Turbines rose on windy plains, solar farms appeared in rural fields, and new biomass and hydro facilities strengthened the grid. Here's the clever part. This country didn't rely on just one source of green energy. When the wind slowed down, hydro dams or biomass plants picked up the slack. When rain filled reservoirs, hydro covered dips in solar generation. By spreading projects across the landscape, the grid avoided the worst of local weather swings. Because of this diversity, the country didn't need massive battery banks to keep the lights on. The results have been astonishing. Electricity prices didn't skyrocket, they fell. Families now pay around 30% less in real terms than before the transition. Instead of relying on neighbors, this small nation now exports clean power to them. And tens of thousands of new jobs were created, not just in building wind farms and solar parks, but in maintaining and operating them. This is proof that the renewable revolution isn't just for wealthy giants. With political will, smart design, and long-term planning, even a small country can leapfrog to the front of the global clean energy race. It shows us that cleaner air, cheaper electricity, and stronger energy security can all go hand in hand. Of course, challenges remain. Drought years strain hydroelectric output. The nation is now exploring offshore oil, which could complicate its green reputation. But overall, the achievement stands. This country has built one of the cleanest electric systems anywhere on Earth. And it's not stopping. The next big step is producing green hydrogen from surplus renewable power, with hopes of becoming an exporter of the fuel of the future. So where is this place? Not Germany. Not the United States. Not China. It's Uruguay, a country of just 3.5 million people, now running on almost 100% renewable electricity. Uruguay proves that bold choices and long-term planning can turn an energy crisis into an energy miracle. And that's exactly the kind of story we celebrate here on Positive Climate News. If this inspired you, consider subscribing for more weekly updates from around the world. Change is not just possible, it's already happening.